Welcome back. You tune into Buy Now, Sell Now, where we get your questions answered. But before we get back to that, we are in the thick of earnings season, and we have an earnings candidate, MobiKwik, that has posted its quarter three numbers, and the company has reported its first profitable quarter. Now, they have incurred a profit of 4 crores versus a loss of 55 crores on a year-on-year basis and 28.6 crores in quarter two. But we have now Bipin Preet Singh, who's the founder and CEO of MobiKwik, who's joining us to weigh in on the numbers. Mr. Singh, thank you so much for taking the time out and joining us. Mr. Singh, the UPI has now forms 41% of the GMV for you. How confident are you about sustaining payments margin as UPI continues to scale?
Firstly, thank you for having me here, and I'm very happy to report a profitable quarter because that's what we had committed to the market over the last couple of earning calls as well. We had talked about improving margins as well as scaling up the business, both on the payments and the financial services side. So very happy to report that we have turned both EBITDA and PAT profitable in this particular quarter. Now coming to the payments business, the payments business itself has grown significantly. It's a 12th straight quarter of growth for us, and largely led by UPI, as you correctly mentioned. The share of UPI in the GMV has jumped, over a year from 32% to 41%. But at the same time, our net payment margin this quarter is one of the highest. It's
right, Mr. Singh, we will just come back to you. We are very sorry for this interjection, but there is a very important statement. Apology for the introduction, but that was a very important statement coming from the SEBI chairperson. But yes, as did we ask you about the results, a very strong quarter reported, and you were talking about the growth drivers which were registered and responsible behind these kind of numbers. So could you help us walk through it again?
Sure, thank you. Like I said, we have two main businesses. One is the payments business and second is the financial services, primarily digital lending. And on the payments business, as you correctly pointed out, our UPI business has been growing. Our rank in the NPCI rankings has been improving year on year. In fact, we are one of the top 5 fastest growing apps in the UPI ecosystem. And that's largely because of the innovation that we have done in terms of introducing products like Pocket UPI. And this is resulting in growth in UPI from 32% share to 41% share to an all-time high of 481 billion in payment volume processed this quarter. It's 12th straight quarter of growth in terms of our payment volume. So I think it bodes us well in terms of getting enough users, transactions on the platform who are sticky. And at the same time, we are preserving the margins. In fact, this quarter, we have 17 basis points of net payment margin, which is an all-time high and really considerably high compared to a lot of the peers in the payment space. So we are very happy with the growth that we continue to deliver on the payment side. In the last 2-3 quarters, since Q3 of FY25, we had challenges in terms of unsecured lending. So the financial services part of our business margins had been reduced, resulting in overall company going into loss for the last few quarters. I'm happy to report that we are seeing consistent and steady growth in the loans disbursed, consumer loans disbursed on the MobiKwik app, reaching an all-time high of 9,000 million, which is 900 crores for this quarter. But it's not just about headline growth in terms of loans disbursed, it's also actually the margins. For the same quarter last financial year, our growth in contribution profit or gross profit for lending has grown by 4 times. And that is because we have invested in, the proper credit policy in terms of selecting the right customers. We are not focused in lending on growth at all costs. We are focused only on working with the very high quality lending partners, selecting the best customers, and also investing in data science as well as having our own collection infrastructure. And that is now yielding results and will continue to yield results. It's a big swing overall when you see in a consolidated level. Our net income has grown, as well as our profit. EBITDA has swung from almost 59 crores. Our PAT has swung by almost 55 crores compared to the same quarter last year. So all in all, pretty happy to be here. But we do believe that the work is just getting started, and the year ahead will see more things to follow from us.
Right. Mr. Singh, finally, you reported your first quarter of profits. How sustainable is the growth, the profit growth trajectory going ahead? And in the past, you spoke about 15 to 25 odd crores of quarterly profitability improvement. Should we expect a similar trend going forward as well?
So you can't do endless 15 to 20 crores improvement every quarter because that will result into the entire revenue becoming profit. But I think we are getting into a very stable zone in terms of our margins. There is still juice somewhere. We don't make much money from UPI incentives and all those things. That's a very negligible part of our business. So we have opportunity to make money there. We don't make, and we are investing money in our merchant side business, both on the online business as well as ZacPay, as well as in the offline business in terms of QR codes and devices. Both these businesses currently, we are investing at least 15 crores a quarter. And currently, the profitability that we have achieved is despite these investments. So we are hoping that these investments will yield results over the next few quarters, which will then further improve the margins. At the same time, currently our lending business is still small compared to what it can be, given the customer base that we have and the traction that we have on the payment side. So we do believe that the scale up of lending will actually improve margins at the overall company level and hopefully resulting in better profitability and better margin from what we have delivered over a period of time, not necessarily in the next quarter.
All right, Mr. Singh, thank you so much for joining us today, taking time out and speaking to us on the results. Thank you so much. And MobiKwik in today's trade is almost 0.5% up at 237.57. But on that note, it's time for a short break, and post that a more stock-specific conversation coming up. Stay tuned.